Good afternoon. Good afternoon, guys. I'm Nicholas. Is it your first time to be in this net house?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, I'm Nicholas from Rwanda, and I'm a farm manager for this whole compound. Hydroponics, greenhouse, net house, the pond. We have different sections around. Okay. So today we are going to talk about what we are doing in this net house. Uh, you see that we are growing some crops. Actually, they are sweet pepper, and you see that we are growing them in a media which is different from soil. Okay, so now we are going to see some ways. There are many ways which we can use to grow crops without using soil. Okay, so what we are doing here is it's a kind which is called soilless culture. It's like growing crops without soil. Okay, so on my left I have what is called, someone knows this substrate. It's called coconut. Coconut substrate, which comes from coconut, the husk of or the shell of coconut. You know cocoa.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. On my right I have what? On my right I have another one called perlite. Perlite. There are different soil media, different substrate medium, perlite, coconut, vermiculite, and you can name many other ones. So what we are using here is those ones. So these plants have been here for about uh, 40 days. Guys, can you have? Okay, I will need your attention because we will have time for questions, discussion. Okay, yeah. So I told you we have coconut and perlite, and you can see the difference how plants have responded to the substrate. So starting from this side, you can see that they are a little bit fresh. They are like in a good condition. On my right, you can see these ones. They are trying to hustle. Okay, and we are going to talk about a little bit what is happening. So who can give me some your thought? What is happening? Why is it this one struggling? Why is this one a little bit good? Why? What do you think? Huh?
Do
Do you have any idea why is the differences?
Organic
Yeah.
They have different because they're using different social media.
That is said that there is a difference, but why this is better than this one?
I think this has a lot of organic matter.
Oh, what is the reason? Why? Why this is better than that one?
Well, the first thing, this substrate, they don't provide any nutrients or anything for the growth of the plant. What we need them is for supporting the plant, to hold the roots for the plant. But the difference here is that the coconut, in their property, they hold water, nutrients for longer, much longer than the perlite. So the perlite, as you see, we have to provide water and fertilizer through these pipes. By fertigation we mix the chemical, the NPK, what we provide here, and the water. So there are difference that this one doesn't hold the water and the nutrients much longer than this one. So these ones are having a good time to enjoy the what I can call it, to enjoy the nutrients that we give compared to this one. Yeah.
Okay, we are talking about a field visit. We're focusing in one place. We are not going elsewhere. We are just focusing here. One of the advantages that we talked about is focusing and investigate. So, in point of investigation, we immediately we can see the differences. And as Nico said, in principle, the two substrates are only to support the plant not to fall down, to build up a root system that will not touch the soil. Why we from the beginning need this substrate? Who have the idea? Why we should not plant it in the soil? It will be much cheaper. Any reason why we are not planting them in the soil?
Maybe we are preventing the soil.
Look around, and you will give me an answer.
Because
Soil is
Soil. What's wrong with the soil? Why we need to spend money on? Huh? Stones is we edit. It's not the type of the soil.
the soil of this area, sir, is not suitable for
Why it's not suitable? It's right, but why?
less
What is the
nutrients.
problem with this soil?
Less nutrients than the
There are
water.
plenty of nutrients in this soil. I can tell you.
maybe it's an
What is wrong with this kind of soil?
maybe we can have we can get some nutrients from the soil.
Very good. Which one? It's not a disease. It's a nematode.
So, nematode.
Okay, in your countries, nematodes are very, very active. So in many occasions, while they're growing tomatoes, all this family of Solanum suffering from nematodes. If you will not make any distance between the plants and the soil, then the nematodes will attack the root system. You will get very poor yield, very poor crop. Okay, first reason is nematodes. And also what you said is fungus that exist in the soil, like Fusarium, like Phytophthora. All these type of problems, to avoid them, we use this system of artificial substrate. So this is the first reason. What would be another reason? Look around and see yourself.
Lamok Israel.
Open the eyes. You are now extension service. You make an investigation. I will help you. This soil is very heavy soil. During winter time, it's holds the water. Too much water. Not enough air to the root system. So we try to grow them in a substrate that will give a right balance between air and water and fertilizer. If there is too much water in the substrate, even you have too much fertilizer, the root system cannot absorb it, cannot use it. You can see the catastrophe here. Too much water, all part of the fertilizer can run away with the water, or too much water, there is no air to the root system to absorb the fertilizers that are there. So we finish our investigation concerning why we choose this system of growing, understanding that there is a problem with nematodes and fungus that attack the root system, and in the other end, the soil here is not permitted to grow during winter time and to succeed. During summertime, it could be very good. Actually, heavy soil normally very rich with minerals, while light soil very poor with minerals. So take this in consideration. Then we are talking about use of this trail. You can see that we are a group of farmers that all of us concentrate in one problem, learn in one problem with a farmer that grow this. Other problem that we do suffer from place that close like this with insect proof that not permit the insect to come in. What will be the problem? No way to pollinator to come in. What is the how do you solve this problem?
Put the inside.
Huh?
Put the bees
Put
inside.
them inside. Put the bees inside. Very nice. Do you know the name of the company in Israel that produce these bees? BOB, correctly. So the solution of bringing pollinator, you can buy from a commercial company. In this way, you use a commercial company to produce a product that will affect the pollination in. I would like to show you, in condition that there isn't enough pollination, how the fruit will look inside.
Sayang. Hindi natin daw.
Normally, if the pollination will be good, we shall find a lot of grain, a lot of seeds inside. Here you see 0 seeds. You see here 0 seeds. What we call this kind of fruit is parthenocarpic fruit. Like you have do you know the fruit of persimmon? Sharon fruit? Yeah. No grain, no seed. It's a kind of parthenocarpic. It's going only from the mother part of the flower. Okay? No seed, no pollination, no seed. Part of the solution, if we have not bees around and we cannot buy from BOB bees, there is a solution to use hormones, vegetative hormones, to spray the flowers of the tomatoes, to spray the flowers of capsicum, sweet pepper, by a special hormone that replace the pollination. But you will get again food
Pepper dito sa
without
balda di bell
grain
pepper.
inside. The taste will be
Yellow
different.
pepper.
Of course, food with seeds taste much better. And we
Kaya
eat
juga
much
red
better.
orange.
Food with no seeds will taste is not perfect, and it will not, his shelf life will not be good as food with seeds. Okay? There is any question here to Nico or to me? No question. Everything is clear to you.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Good student.
So the last thing is about you can see some of the leaves of this perlite are damaged. Of course, it was also on the coconut, but the resistance for the coconut was bigger than for the perlite. So what you see here above is this is not soil. So it's a chemical that we use to spread all around, which fights against the snails. We were talking about the nematodes, but you, as a farmer, you have to check every time what is happening to my leaves, to the root system, to the even the color of your leaves, the color of your fruits. So the challenge we had here is about the snails, which mostly comes in the winter. So they used to eat the leaves. So we had to spray that Sapsan, it's called Sapsan, to fight against those snails. Yeah. The last thing is about releasing, because they of course they grow upward, then the fruits are so heavy, so you have to support your plant from falling down. Yeah. If no, you have
no
any
question,
question or
We are back to the class. Thank you very much.
Can we get
yeah, thank you too. Thank you guys. See you.